Hi, I'm Constance, and join with me today is Christian Gomez, who's a contributor for the New American Magazine. Today we're going to talk about the May 9th issue of the New American Magazine, featuring the TPP. So Christian, what do you think and what are your feelings on the latest issue?
Yes, thank you. Well, definitely the issue that stood out the most to me was probably the main issue, the main cover story that is, written by William F. Jasper about the TPP, entitled TPP Reams of Regulation. And essentially, Mr. Jasper discusses all the various facets of the agreement, from immigration to loss of U.S. sovereignty, loss of our jobs, and these various factors in the agreement that make this really a bad deal overall and why we shouldn't get into it. So if anyone really wants to know what's in the TPP without having to read the entire 5,500 page document, check out this article written by William F. Jasper, and you'll get the important nuggets of each section about the agreement and essentially why we should reject it as a whole. What about you? Was there any particular article that stood out the most to you?
Yeah, actually on a side note, the John Birch Society actually just came out with a new video. It's called A Bad Deal for America. So is the TPP a bad deal for America? You can check out that video at youtube.com/the John Birch Society. The article that I actually found very interesting, because I'm assuming you're a millennial also, just like me. So it's called Millennials Move Socialist. And I just think it's interesting because it talks about how people that are millennials are widely supporting Bernie Sanders and why. So the Washington Post published an article exploring why millennials do this and why young people born between 1982 and 2002 are strong supporters. And that can include many reasons as to like education, why they feel so entitled, things like that. So it focuses on 4 key things, and it talks about government, education, religion, and freedom. So definitely 4 ideas that are very controversial, especially for our generation and millennials. So Christian, I see that you have an article on this issue as well. You want to talk about that?
Sure. I wrote a profile article on Congressman Mooney entitled Right on the Mooney, a play on words there of his last name. But essentially the article is more or less a breakdown of his voting record in office and how essentially he's one of the few congressmen who actually gets it right in the House of Representatives. So check out that article also. I discussed where he stands on a host of issues like abortion, energy, coal, Common Core, Obamacare, religious liberty, and even the trade agreements like the TPP that I mentioned earlier.
You can also find it as a reprint. So if you want this latest issue, you can get it on shopjbs.org, or for more information, go to thenewamerican.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter.